Replay.
오!
Oh my gosh.
Hello, everyone. Today I will tell you a story. The story is titled, The Cat and the Hide-and-Seek Nights. Please like and subscribe to my channel if you appreciate me. You can skip this if you don't like this video. Thank you very much. The story begins as follows. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon and the world turned into a soft twilight, a mischievous cat named Whiskers sat at the window, gazing outside. His owner, a kind lady named Emma, had gone to bed early, leaving the house blissfully quiet. Whiskers, however, wasn't ready to sleep. He had an idea. "I'm bored out of my mind," Whiskers thought, flicking his tail in annoyance. "I need something fun to do." He glanced at the pile of toys scattered around the living room, but none of them seemed to catch his interest. Then it struck him hide and seek. Why not? I'm an expert at hiding, and I can make it even more exciting if I play against myself. Whiskers grinned mischievously. He hopped off the windowsill and trotted over to the kitchen, where he began his first task, finding the best hiding spot. After some consideration, he decided that the laundry basket was his perfect hiding spot, just big enough to squeeze in and perfectly soft. Whiskers jumped in, snuggling into the pile of clothes, making sure no one could see his tail sticking out. He waited. He waited for what felt like hours. Of course, there was no one there to seek him, but he was having a grand time pretending. "This is easy," he thought, amused. "Now I'll count." He didn't really know how to count, but after a few attempts at meowing loudly, he gave up and decided to just seek anyway. The next moment, he popped out of the laundry basket and pranced over to the couch. "Now, let's see if I can find a good hiding spot for my next round." Whiskers' game quickly evolved into a one-cat hide-and-seek tournament. He hid behind the curtains, under the coffee table, inside the large vase which luckily had no flowers in it, and even under Emma's bed, though he always got a little stuck there as the space was too tight. Each time, he would sneak out, pretending to look around as if searching for an opponent. After a particularly challenging round, where he successfully hid inside a shopping bag, Whiskers had an idea to spice up the game. "Why not make this a team activity?" he mused. "I'll recruit some allies to join me in the fun." So, Whiskers scampered to the hallway and woke up his partner in crime, a plush dog toy named Mr. Barkington. He nudged the toy with his nose, making it wobble slightly. Mr. Barkington, being a rather stiff and unresponsive companion, made no protest. "You're it," Whiskers declared. "You're going to seek me now." He dashed away, running through the house like a streak of lightning, with Mr. Barkington's unmoving form following behind in spirit. Whiskers hid behind the couch, peeking out from under the cushions. He watched as Mr. Barkington sat innocently on the shelf, waiting to be released into the action. "This is going to be a great match," Whiskers thought as he tucked his tail in excitement. "I've definitely got the best hiding spots." Suddenly, the front door creaked open. It was Emma, returning from her evening walk. She blinked in surprise at the sight of her cat, dashing from spot to spot, looking frantic and gleeful. She raised an eyebrow, but then smiled. "Whiskers, what on earth are you up to now?" Whiskers froze. "Busted." Emma stood in the doorway, hands on her hips, staring at her cat as if trying to figure out what exactly he was doing. Whiskers, trying to regain his composure, sat down and gave an exaggerated stretch, as if to say, "Oh, I was just relaxing." But Emma wasn't fooled. She quickly looked around the living room and spotted Mr. Barkington, lying innocently on the shelf, and several other signs of Whiskers' impromptu game. "Ah, I see. Hide and seek, huh? Well, I think I can join in," Emma said with a chuckle. Before Whiskers could protest, Emma started counting loudly. 1, 2, 3. She covered her eyes with her hands, pretending to be oblivious to Whiskers' next move. Whiskers panicked. He had not planned on having a real opponent. What if Emma found him? He darted behind the curtains, holding his breath as Emma's counting grew louder. 10, 11, 12. Emma continued, her voice filled with playful suspense. Whiskers' heart raced. Should he hide behind the refrigerator, under the table, or perhaps try the laundry basket again? It was a tough decision. Just then, Emma opened her eyes and spotted a hint of Whiskers' tail sticking out from behind the curtain. "Found you!" she exclaimed, laughing. Whiskers, pretending to be caught off guard, puffed out his chest. "You're good, but I can still win," he meowed with a smirk. Emma, now in on the game, laughed and said, "All right, your turn to seek." They played the night away, with Emma searching high and low for Whiskers, who was always one step ahead, either hiding in the same spots or finding new, clever places to disappear. Mr. Barkington, of course, stayed perfectly still, acting as if he were the most serious participant of all. By the time the clock struck midnight, both Whiskers and Emma were exhausted but happy. The house was filled with laughter, and for one night, the ordinary home became a battleground for the most exciting, if slightly lopsided, game of hide-and-seek. Whiskers curled up in Emma's lap as she stroked his fur. "Best game ever," he thought, purring contentedly as they both drifted off to sleep.